let's talk about postpartum care down there. Now, I only have a few minutes because baby is sleeping and she could wake up at any moment. So let's get right to it. So I did not expect to have a C-section. I did not expect to have one at all. I thought I was going to have a vaginal birth. And so I did my research on how to take care of my lady business. But things just did not work out as planned. That's life. And okay, anyways, so for my postpartum care for down there, when it comes to giving birth vaginally, I'm going to tell you some things that you might want to invest in, okay? You're going to want to invest in these tucks, all right? This is a medicated cooling pad, and it has witch hazel in it, all right? You're going to need that. You're also going to want to get a peri bottle. A peri bottle? What's a peri bottle? Well, after you give birth or even have a C-section, you're not going to want to wipe. You're not going to want to wipe down there. No. Everything is, it wasn't for me like raw or anything because I didn't have to go through that, but yeah, you just don't want to add any, you don't want anything touching you, pretty much. I know with me, I still am tender, like right below the belly button, but for others that have given birth vaginally, you just don't want to be touched down there. So in order to clean yourself after you've done your number one, you're going to fill this up with warm water. All right, you're going to want to fill these up with warm water, and then you're just going to want to squirt. It's water, gross. Well, it's just water. You're just going to want to squirt all down up in there, all right, until you feel clean. Also, another thing that you're going to want to invest in is this Dermoplast. This is another cooling agent, and you're just going to spray yourself down there. Also, a very big must. Depends. I am 5 weeks postpartum, and I am still wearing these because I'm still bleeding. But you didn't give birth vaginally. Your uterus is contracting, so everything is shedding. Yes. And if you are breastfeeding, then guess what? You're going to bleed a little bit more. Also, what I got as a gift was this Freedom Mom kit. Oh, so amazing. So I'm going to tell you what comes in the kit. The peri bottle is a part of the system, but it did not come with the kit. This was separate. And even though I paid more than $12 for this peri bottle, I still love this free peri bottle that they gave me at the hospital. I have 2 of them. I feel more comfortable with this one. With this, it just, this nozzle thing, it just kept going all over the place, and don't nobody got time for that. So, in your Freedom Mom kit, you have, again, witch hazel pads. You have this perineal healing foam, all right? You also have your undies, all right? And then also you get 4 of these babies right here. So these are just cooling pads. You're just gonna crack them like, and then you just place them down there to cool your vagina. Yes, so let me tell you the order that you should be placing these in if you've given birth vaginally. So first, you're going to spray down there. Keep it cool, keep it clean, all right? Then you're going to spray your derma spray. All right, let's freeze things up. Then you're going to place on your underwear. Now with this right here, with the Depends, they already come with a pad. All right, it's already padded. If you don't have these, they do give you these fishnet type underwear at the hospital. And don't worry, when you get ready to leave from the hospital, just ask for some and they'll be more than happy to give you some. All right, so I have quite a few. So place your underwear on first. All right, then you're going to put on this pad. Now I cut this in half, so you can imagine how long it truly is. This goes from beyond the rooter to beyond the tutor. All right, so you're just going to place this inside your underwear. All right, this is half its size. I cut it in half. So you're going to place this on. Next, you're going to put on your ice pack right there. Then you're going to take your tux pads and then you're going to place this on top, and then you're just going to slide your underwear on up. Yeah, and I heard it's very rejuvenating. Yes, but little old me didn't have to go through all of that. So I'll tell you what I did have to go through. So nobody really tells you, well, when you have a C-section, how do you take care of yourself? How do you heal? All right. You're going to take care of yourself with just a lot of rest. That's all there is to it. And if you have medication, that helps too. All right. So still, you're going to be wearing your fishnet underwear. I am not modeling those. And you are still going to be able to wear these. So it's either or. So with your Depends, it already has a pad in there. You're good to go. But if you do wear the little fishnet underwear, then I still do recommend putting this pad, and it really is just one big pad. And remember, I did cut this in half, all right? So it's longer. And I just like to fold it and put it in the laundry bridge area, all right? And I'm going to take a pad and place it on top. And then you just pull it up. And that is how I have been rocking it for the past 5 weeks. That's how I've been rocking it. All right. Still, you are going to use your Peri bottle. You're going to use your Peri bottle. So instead of wiping with toilet paper, you're just going to squirt down there. All right. If you want to use toilet paper, just pat it dry. Do not wipe. Pat. All right. Gently. When you have your C-section, you do have your scar that's right down here. And I still do feel iffy about touching it because it still does bring me a lot of discomfort. I'm still healing. And I'm in pain most in the evening time. But what I like about the Depends and what I like about the fishnets is that it comes up over, like right underneath your belly button. All right, so it's covering that and nothing is touching down here. And also from the hospital, took these. This is what they use to line your hospital bed with, all right? It's just one big pad. It's just one big pad. And that's just, you know, if you are heavily bleeding. But if you are heavily bleeding and you are soaking up your pads, or if you do have blood clots that are bigger than this, then you are going to want to call your healthcare provider ASAP. Yeah, so when it comes to recovering from C-section, there's really not much, you know. Just get lots of rest, drink lots of water, use your peri bottle, have your Depends and your pads, and that's pretty much it. You're good to go. As far as anything else goes, we will talk more about that later.